It's hang out with me time. Been in my room basically all day. Don't really have much where else to go. Let me go do something really fast. Oh, ow! Well, am I bleeding? I like fell on myself and it really hurt. You know, the spring semester starts tomorrow, and I really hope that when I go back, it's gonna feel like a recharge, because at the end of the fall, oh my gosh, it was just a burnout. That's really what it was. But I mean, I think that that's just such a common thing these days. No matter what part of school you are, because, you know, we're so used to it being the senior slide, but I mean, it's becoming the junior slide, it's becoming the sophomore slide, it's becoming whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's just what the pandemic's doing. And I think that's what's really frustrating, because I remember that I loved school a ton in high school and everything. And I was ready to be done with high school. That was because I was excited for college. But I am excited for my classes this semester. But I think, you know, it's just the real world mixing in. Well, I work in a hospital and I'm looking to get another job in the same hospital. Thankfully, that hasn't been stressful, but you got to be able to balance those important things like work and school. But it's the part that comes after that you also got to be really conscientious of what comes next, because planning for that part of your life is so important. Okay, well, hang on there for a second. You know, that plan means something so different to other people. That plan could be getting a job. That plan could be how you're going to better yourself in the next few months. And graduation is just one relative piece of the puzzle. It can be any stage of your life and any relative aspect of time. Plan is a very general sense of a word, but I've just found that whatever that plan may be, it tends to point you in some direction, and sometimes that can be helpful for people. Personally, for me, it is. I'm on the floor now. I didn't want to sit on a barren bed. So, yeah. Let's see. That was kind of the throw of the day. I don't know what it is, but you just find it in the weirdest places. I had some of the greatest pineapple I've ever had, probably like top 3 pineapple I've ever had from Target. And it was like a pound in this like container. I ate the whole thing for breakfast this morning, and that was just part of my breakfast. And it was like every piece except for probably one, which was like part of the core, was just like that like juicy sweet pineapple, and it didn't even burn the roof of my mouth the way that most pineapple does. It's not the best pineapple that I'd ever had, but it's pretty close. I'm looking through assignments and oh, never mind. There was a glitch for a class that I am not even in yet, and it said that I have missing assignments for it. That's not possible. So I'm gonna ignore that. I've really started trying to get into the habit of wearing hats less, because, you know, sometimes they're not great for your hair. And I've learned more about like trying to take good care of my hair because of how frizzy it is. But today there's a reason why I chose to wear a hat, and here's why. That's all you're gonna get. It just didn't want to look stupid. I don't care that I'm in my room. There's a certain degree that I like to somewhat look at myself and not look like I'm growing things on my head. Well, I cracked. I do not care that I don't have bedding on here. I was also somewhat intrigued yet disappointed to find out that there is a greater high def setting on my phone's camera. So I've been taking crappier quality videos this whole time until now. I don't even know if it matters at this point. But yeah, I think this is about it, because this is probably pretty boring. But I actually was just doing this because, surprisingly, I actually like casually editing and making videos. Casual in terms of like timing, even though it's not even sometimes that great of quality. It's just something I like kind of mashing together and doing. Yeah, I did one a few months back, and I did one now, and I never know if I'm actually going to do it more often or not, but yeah. That's about all I have. See you later.